Hello, I'm Reuben Dixon, and this is my podcast, Reubens Really Rad Podcast. I'm your host. Today we are with Sean Bunklemen and Nicholas Westfall. What's
Hello.
good with you, boo-boo?
So I'm just, chilling, right? This guy, he comes up to me and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Just chilling." So I started to talk to this guy, right? And it turns out his daughter, is a terrorist, right?
You guys have to actually be serious because she doesn't want it to be a joke. Because, like,
Okay.
What am I supposed to say?
Should we
I'm
just keep
supposed
it
to ask
going?
you
Let's just keep it going, honestly. It's like a little...
I mean,
icebreaker.
whoever's gonna listen to my podcast will be disappointed. So I don't know. I just appreciate it if you guys would take my podcast seriously.
You didn't ask me any questions.
I asked you how are you going? How's it? What's good with you, boo boo?
I'll take this one.
Okay, good.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm pretty good. I went to prom and it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really a dance floor, but I was kind of happy about that because I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to dance. I wanted to really bad, but I was too nervous all the time. And then, like,
maybe you should just dance. I don't know.
But see, the thing is, like, once I stopped worrying about it, I still couldn't do it because I don't know how to dance. So I just kind of, like, didn't do anything.
Like, what do you mean you don't know how to dance?
I don't know how to dance.
What is dancing?
Moves.
Or to you, what is dancing?
Well, I think I'm not too coordinated, so I feel like I would have had to practice. And I know because
I get shin splints.
Yeah, okay, that's not what I mean. What I mean is it just wouldn't look good. And I like it to look nice if I was able to dance.
I think your problem is you just need to do it.
Yeah.
Because every time you do something, you come with an excuse for something. Because earlier we were trying to ride the longboard, right? And you were coming up with excuses like what? Like you're too tall and you'll get shin splints and you'll hurt yourself.
Yeah.
One of those is true. Wait. Okay, two of those are true because you are really tall.
And I'm gonna hurt myself.
You probably.
I am gonna hurt myself.
Maybe
it's supposed to be worth it.
It's indefinite though. You don't know if you're gonna hurt yourself. You probably will though. Because you have to learn. Because there's only one way to learn. And most of the time, that's why you gotta take advantage of failures while you're young. Because, like, you won't have the freedom or like ability to make mistakes like you would when you're a kid versus when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Even if it's something like doing something that's kind of dangerous, you're not gonna be able to do it the same way as like if you're older. This is why you need to take advantage of when you're young. Or at least that's what I think.
Yeah, I kind of regret it because everybody really wanted me to.
Then next time, okay.
But
next time
there isn't a next time though.
There will be next times.
Because there's no.
There'll be no more prom.
No more prom. But honestly, I don't care.
There'll be next times though.
Yeah. Next time what?
I don't know. You're out doing something. Party because you're just a party animal, right?
Yeah, for sure.
When you go to college, you're going to college, right? So when you go to college, you're going to be partying up. No? Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. It's literally, I think it just depends on whoever I become friends with first.
Interesting.
I mean, I just like to go wherever
the wind takes you.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Where are you going to college?
UCSD. So, like, a lot of stuff happening.
You should join a fraternity.
No.
For educational purposes, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Because that's why fraternities are a thing, right?
What do you mean a fraternity?
A fraternity?
It's just like a group of guys that live together, right?
It's a group of guys, and they're usually like a fraternity centered around a major. Usually, I think so.
Maybe.
And they help each other study and
the
learn
molecular biology.
And they also like kind of probably like get drunk and party a lot. But that's just like a product of them being together, of college.
I feel like I'm a pretty introverted person, and I know that like
which is probably why you should, I don't know,
join one. Yeah, I should try it.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
No, because like
experience I've never had.
Yeah, but I mean, I've never had it either. I feel like it would be worth a try.
You should try it.
But I don't know. Everybody was like egging me on to dance, and like I was just too scared because every time somebody did, more pressure on me, and I kind of regret not doing it now because it's probably the last time I'm gonna be with those people doing something like that, and I didn't really appreciate it for what it was at the moment. But honestly, whatever, because it was so expensive that all the people that I didn't want to see there weren't there because they're broke.
That's good.
Yeah. And then there was like an after party, and it was so funny. Wait, so am I going off too far? Okay.
Where was the after party?
It was at a friend's house. I remember everybody was just like talking to each other and doing weird stuff, but then like in the middle around this bonfire, you had Alir and Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
This was at 2 a.m., mind you, and more like 1:30. But this is where I was last night. They started arguing about religion because Alir's an atheist and Reuben's like a Catholic, I think.
Mormon.
Alir's Mormon, yeah. He's Mormon.
He's Mormon?
Pretty sure he's Mormon, yeah. Wait, are we allowed to talk about people?
I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say... I mean, I've already said their names, but it's... I mean, it's just kind of like... I'm not... Okay. Maybe I should just not say anything.
No.
It's not...
Censor their names.
Well, we are...
Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Wait, are we editing it?
Are you editing it?
I don't think I can.
Why?
Well,
I don't have it.
No, they didn't do anything.
I had trouble, like, downloading that image, so
It's
a very good job editing. So.
They didn't do anything wrong. It's just like
annoying.
The way that they argue with each other makes me sad. It's because they don't argue to understand each other.
They argue to win.
Yeah, they argue to win. They argue to make the other person, like, they try to like subjugate the other person into thinking what they think, even though the only way for like an argument to be like a net positive is if it's a discussion where like both sides want to gain something from the other, where like they like gain some understanding. But it's like
that's why people like those should never be in power, because they wouldn't be for the benefit of other people.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, it makes me, I don't know, it made me like Roman a little bit more, because I don't agree with him on his religious beliefs, but like I think it's inspiring how much he seems to care about it, even if like he's kind of a like a bit aggressive with his argument. Yeah.
Are you Mormon?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, and that's what I don't understand, because I know some
I
Mormon.
know I asked you that.
Yeah, no, not that. No.
I know you're not Mormon.
Yeah, I'm coming out of the closet, guys. I'm a Mormon.
I'm actually Mormon.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna. Okay, no, that's probably. I can't say that.
What?
Nothing.
I tell you how much I love Mormons.
I'm gonna say.
What about them?
All the Mormons I've met have been pretty nice.
Have you ever been to a Mormon church?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Have you been to a Mormon
church?
church?
I have.
Was it nice?
I don't like it.
Okay, well, I mean, at least the people that go to the Mormon church seem pretty nice.
Yeah?
What did you not like about it?
Well, for one thing, everyone was dressed up very fancily.
Fancily?
Yeah. Like Ashton wore, like
Oh yeah, Ashton.
She's very dressed
Everybody
up.
wears suits, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do they wear dresses, or do the women wear like skirts
Dresses.
and shirts?
Dresses.
Just dresses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, it was okay. But when they were preaching, they were talking about the Book of Mormon. That's just not real. I mean,
okay, well, if we're saying that, what I was gonna say is like, I'm coming out of the closet as a Mormon. I just can't wait to have kids and ruin their lives until they turn 18.
I think Joseph Smith was the prophet, right? The Mormon guy. But like, he was just wrong.
Okay.
Because pretty much, if you've ever studied the Bible, the Mormons are not real Christians.
I just want to say that we're all just stating our opinions here.
No.
We're not saying
truly.
no. We're not
No,
saying.
hey, you guys can voice your opinions freely. This is my podcast. You can say whatever you want.
We're not saying anything is necessarily.
I just want to know.
Universally
I want to
true.
know what you think.
We love the Mormons.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've never met a Mormon I didn't like.
Yeah, Ashton's Mormon. Do you like Ashton?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Actually, I have met a Mormon I didn't like. I'm not gonna say
Roman?
who it was, but
I mean,
not Roman.
Guy.
Not Roman. No. Roman can he acts a little strange sometimes. Like I remember
Which
one
one
time.
Is Roman again? Is he tall?
He's tall. Yeah.
Does he have straight hair?
No, he's the tall one that wears glasses. He's taller than me.
Okay.
He has pretty like normal hair. That's the best way I could describe it.
Okay.
But the one that I don't like, I'm not gonna say who it is, but he always grouped with me in AP Bio, and he used to just like I did all of the labs, and like he wouldn't help at all, and he just took all the credit. And I don't know, actually, maybe he had something going on, but he would just like nap in class.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I can't make any judgments on that.
Why? Have you done the same thing?
No. It's just like maybe he's got something going on that like I don't understand.
Maybe he's
like,
tired.
Yeah, maybe he's tired because like he prays like 12 hours every night instead of sleeping.
He prays 12 hours every night.
Yeah.
Every hour he has to like go outside and pray in the direction.
Yeah.
Of Mecca.
Of no, not of Mecca, of Utah.
Of Utah. Yeah, of Utah. You have to go.
So I went to Rock and Jump yesterday.
It was Sky Zone.
It's the same thing.
It got renamed, or is it a new one?
It's this different place. It's
basically the same.
Is it better?
It is. They're both trampoline parks, but it's not the same thing.
Is it better though?
It's basically the same thing.
But they're like completely different, like franchises.
Yeah, but it's basically the same thing.
But
they literally just changed the colors.
Franchises. They're different.
Wait, so instead of green, it's
not,
like.
Was it the same business? Was it the same business?
Yeah.
What?
Rock and Jump and Sky Zone. They're different businesses.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, then it's not the same thing.
It's basically.
It's not the same. Okay, you know what? You win.
Okay, so the entire, pretty much, like unit that is there is the exact same thing, besides the slide, and also they changed the colors. Yeah, but I think
there's a
slide. Still different franchises though.
But it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not.
Why?
Because they're different franchises. And they're
but it's basically the same thing. How is it not basically the same? Because
they're just different brands. Like
okay, it's just a rebrand, but it's the same thing at heart.
Like if like Nike and Adidas make a similar shoe, it's like it's the same thing, but like they're different companies though. So it's like so it's basically the same product.
Thing. No, that's not how it works.
But it's not the same thing.
It's basically the same thing.
Basically is not exactly the same thing.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Basically.
I think you got me there actually.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess you won.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I was bouncing around, right?
Okay.
And then when I got out and I tried to jump on the hard ground, like it just hurt and I couldn't bounce and it was wrong.
Really? Were you able to do a front flip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Like a successful full one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I might have missed it. I was there. I don't know. I got there really late.
Yeah. Is that a potato bug?
Where?
I don't know.
I don't know. Those are cicada shells. You see it? I get them from whenever I go to Owensboro to visit my grandparents. I usually get them. And they gave me all these ones too. Don't rattle this around because legs have broken off with these ones.
Cool.
I've dated that one. I don't know when these ones were, but this was in 2022.
Okay.
Do you not like it?
No.
I like how this one's like suspended though.
Yeah, he's kind of powerful.
Cool. So are you gonna edit this?
No. Have you ever? No.
Why not?
Because I just.
You don't do that with
I don't
podcasts.
feel the need to. Unless someone says something really controversial.
I mean.
So, what's your favorite race?
Probably like.
I like the 400 meter.
Oh. Yeah. I'm more of a 300.
No, actually.
I'm more of a 110 guy. 110 hurdle guy.
I used to like the 400, but I think the 800 is better.
I like the Olympic one where like they're all on like the sled. You know that one?
Olympic sledding?
Yeah, this Olympics where they're
bobsledding or the two-person.
That looks
sled.
That looks really fun. The
there's
two-person.
There's one person. There's two person.
I don't know. It looks really fun though. Like I mean, they're probably like
Olympic tandem bicycle racing.
Tandem?
Yeah, like there's two people on a bicycle.
That's crazy.
I don't think Miss Pay wants to listen to us yap for like 8 hours.
Well,
I think.
I mean,
We're not yapping for 8 hours. You want to check?
We're only doing it for like 30
Are you in a
minutes.
rush? We're at 15 minutes.
No.
Are you in a rush?
Well, we're also
I'm just curious.
Like you have to.
Hey, who's this
Do
Miss
this.
Pay?
Who?
Who's this Miss Pay you're talking about?
I don't know.
We're just.
Yeah, so
we're just making a podcast
I think I might want to
here,
do
what?
100 again. I don't know, because like I did my start in 300, and Desmond said he was watching me, said it was like really good. So I don't know. I might want to do 100 again, and also I think sprinting would help me with my my 110 because I need more explosiveness.
Remember that one time we raced in the 100 when I had the flu?
And you beat me.
I beat you by like a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very fast. I know.
That was fun.
It's okay though. Why are you a good sprinter when you like only train distance?
Biking probably.
Yeah, probably.
Montagne bicicleta de montaña. See.
That's good.
Yeah.
How long have you been bicycling for?
Like since I was 8.
Really? Oh, that's a really long. That's longer than I thought.
That's longer than I've been alive.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know I'm actually older than the Revenge of the Sith movie.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I'm actually older
So
than
you're older
Obama.
than 20. Why are you my friend then? It's kind of. Why are you going to high school?
No, listen.
Okay.
I'm older than Obama.
Why?
Because he was born in 2008 and I was born in 2007.
I don't get the joke.
What? I was also born in 2007.
So you're also, you're older than me, which means you're older than both of me and him, you know?
Oh, wait, so
Okay.
how old am I?
Okay, we might
We're getting off
be
topic,
getting a
guys.
little
Off
off topic
topic.
here, yeah.
Stop touching
Okay.
me with your feet.
Okay.
You're so weird,
So, what's going on?
Hmm?
So, is it,
That's a long time to be doing one thing. I've never, I don't think I've had a hobby for that long. Actually, what is a hobby? Is play with Legos a hobby?
Yeah.
Because I was doing that before you guys got here.
You know what I did before I got here? So my day today... No. My day today, I woke up at 8:25.
That's what I was doing before I got here.
What?
You're
off
welcome.
topic. I don't know what you're talking about. Continue.
So my alarm went off, right? And I was like, okay, I'm going to snooze it. And then I hear my phone buzzing.
Oh, yeah?
And I forgot. Layla was like, I'm going to call you in the morning so you wake up. Because I didn't wake up last week. And I forgot about that. So I woke up.
Oh, she was going to call you when you wake up?
No, she called me at the time that I had my alarm set for.
Oh, that's kind of amazing, actually.
Okay.
What are the odds of that?
Wait, so why?
That's
Did you have
of-
church today or
Why'd
something?
she-
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
because
yeah,
you went to
'cause
church
it's
with her.
Sunday.
Because you went to church with
I went
her.
to church with Levi.
Oh.
And she
Okay.
was there.
Oh.
I didn't talk to her till after.
Okay. Hey, if I can invite her to my church, wait, I guess you don't go to church, huh? I mean, you don't have your own church, right?
No, I like Mercy.
I know, but you don't have a church you can invite her to because you go to Mercy Church.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And then afterwards, I was like, let's go to Walmart. And so we went to Walmart and we bought Star Wars shirts.
With who?
Layla.
Oh, wait, was Levi there?
No.
Oh.
It was just me, her, and her mother. And then her mother bought my shirt. So I was like,
It's pretty nice.
thank you.
Because you're broke.
Yeah. I didn't want to buy that. And then I called Levi up and I was like, hey, are you still at Mountain Mike's?
Was he?
Yes. So I just walked over there. And I ate pizza that I didn't pay for.
Wow, you're really good at doing that.
And then
How do you do that?
everyone's just
They
nice.
just like you?
Yeah.
Mountain Mike's kind of sucks.
It's kind of a talent.
Have you had it fresh
Free Mountain Mikes, though?
in there?
Fresh,
Yeah.
free Mountain Mikes?
While you're hungry?
While
Okay,
you're
now I'm
that's
hungry.
while you're hungry, too.
So
Okay, honestly, really anything is good when you're hungry.
Yeah.
So how do you make and lose all of your money?
Make and lose. So you go to work.
No, you specifically.
No, I'm explaining. You go to work.
No, you go to work.
Okay,
he's
fine.
just telling
Sorry.
you how you would do it.
How?
my friend.
Yeah. So
How-
okay, fine. I go to work, and I work there and do my job and make the money,
Mm-hmm.
and the money comes to me every other week, bi-weekly. And once I see the money, I'm like, oh, I have money, and then I just spend it. I
On
spend
what?
all of it.
What do you spend it on?
Car insurance.
How much is that?
$150
per month.
Yeah.
How much do you make per month?
Ooh. You want to do some math?
No.
I think I make like.
It's the weekend. It's time to be.
I think I make like 600, 700. Every
so
month.
It's not even that
every
much.
month though. Oh, and then I get money from the school, but that's like less than 100.
So who's your favorite celebrity?
Probably Chris Rock.
Why?
He's funny.
Is that the black funny guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the guy
There's
that
a
got...
few of those.
Which one?
Wait, which black
notable
funny
thing
guy?
that has
which
happened
black
to
funny
him?
guy are you thinking of? The zebra from Madagascar?
No, that's Kevin Hart, isn't it?
Kevin Hart's the short black guy.
No, it is not.
Oh my god.
It is not Kevin Hart.
The Rock. He's not funny.
He's not black. He's an islander.
No,
he's not
he's
black.
bald, so like. Yeah.
No.
Sean, your sister's calling you.
Why?
She can wait.
Yeah. I almost just said something very profane.
Oh, you can say anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, almost anything. No, don't say it. Actually, I changed my mind. You don't have the ability to say anything.
If we say something bad, then you have to learn how to edit it, and it's a good skill for you to learn.
No.
Yes.
Imagine how awesome your creative Okay, so I don't
end it.
You're right.
You're here. You're held.
Wait,
captive.
you have my sister's number, right?
You know why? Because I still have questions to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I text my sister on your phone?
Or you could text her. I was gonna say you could leave the room and I can have a one-on-one chat with Nicholas Westfall.
No, I don't have your favorite number.
So I really want to. You don't have the phone number memorized?
No. No, I don't. I've always been bad about that. In elementary school, one day, for some reason in fifth grade, in fifth grade, we went over to my fourth grade teacher's class and we needed to write down our home phone number and I didn't know mine and she yelled at me so hard that I cried and then I went back. I had to like do a walk of shame back to my actual teacher and then ask her in front of like her other class like,
oh no,
like what's my home phone number? And that the only phone number I've memorized is my own.
I'm gonna be same here, honestly.
I know my mom's number and my dad's, and I also know 911.
Oh, what? Actually, okay, I know 2 phone numbers. I changed mine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, someone actually asked for my number one time and I put 911.
Really? When?
This is emergency. How can I help you? I need to contact Nicholas Westfall.
Wait, no. When did that happen?
No, I you can text 911.
Yeah, if you're, I mean, like, if
you're
in a situation when you can't talk to them because
I need to know about these things. Who was it?
It was a boy.
Oh. Okay.
My friend.
So what are you going to college for?
Molecular biology, but honestly, I just took AP Bio and I don't really know what I want to do. I don't know what the jobs are like.
With the degree or with molecular?
With the degree, yeah.
Within molecular biology?
And I think maybe like I could switch it to biochem or something, but that sounds harder, but it also pays a little bit more.
Cure cancer.
Yeah, well, that's...
I'd
probably just like make a drug.
I can't cure cancer. I'm too tall and I have shin splints.
Yeah, walking over from like the microscope to
I'm probably just gonna like fall into like the test tray.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, when I die because I'm working with Ebola samples and I accidentally trip and fall and puncture my suit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be laughing. All right.
You're gonna be like the Joker.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the Joker, but instead
dead.
No, the Joker.
I'm gonna be like the Joker, but instead of like being green and killing people, I just die because I have Ebola and I'm not like green. I'm just a normal
Ebola
guy.
can be cured.
Well, yeah, but what if I don't know.
You should get a brain-eating amoeba.
Yeah, that's right. But can't you also cure that if you find out?
Not really.
Yeah, I guess not.
That's why everyone dies.
Is it hard to tell your voices apart? I know we had this like conversation before, but does it sound like
there are certain things about our voices that you can see that are different.
Say like the same word. Say frog.
Frog. Well, no, it's
say cat.
Cat. It's just see, there's a difference.
Say frog.
Frog.
I like frog is similar than cat. Frog.
He puts more emphasis on everything, I think.
Frog.
Yeah, I feel like on your vowels. Like
frog.
No, but I was like frog. He's like frog.
Oh, on your or is that yeah, maybe it is. Okay, maybe it's not the vowels. It's the
frog.
Yeah.
Frog.
No, I
say mountain.
Slowly, I've been talking mountain bikes.
You enunciate like
mountain
the words
bikes.
all the way through.
Mountain bikes.
I feel like you should enunciate your words.
Mountain bikes.
Okay, you can stop now. No. I've slowly the way I talk has been regressing until I sound like XQC. You know who XQC is?
No.
He's like this streamer.
Dr. Toenail.
What is Dr. Toenail?
That's him.
Is that a name for XQC?
Yeah.
Dr. Toenail? Okay, I don't know.
That's his producer name.
Oh yeah, that.
Sorry. There's a little.
Yeah, sorry. There's a little noise. Sorry.
Sorry about the airplane that we weren't supposed to have in the audio.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I played that on my phone.
Yeah.
Good one. It's almost like I don't have a proper setup for my podcast.
Well, what can you do when you don't have anything?
Huh?
Exactly.
You can create something.
This is the best.
Remember that conversation we had before that, like, you know, you could just buy all these things and like spend all this money on like equipment and things.
Then suck at something.
And instead of just like doing what you want with what you have, like you always like the idea of like you always need more just to be content.
The greed.
I can't tell if you're talking about greed or talking about like sucking at like a sport and trying to buy better equipment to make you better.
Well, yeah, because you're desiring something that isn't necessary.
Well, you think it's going to,
or you, at least like I'm sure you can like buy it later when you get better, but like that's but that's gonna probably take a little bit of time and like you have to invest money to do it, or you could just do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
And think about it. Like if you get a degree, you'll have a job.
Okay, but this time it's like if I get.
Are you gonna enjoy your job? Because if you don't, you need a hobby.
You can't now. Yeah.
You should probably get a hobby.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I just hope that I can lock in over the summer and like learn how to longboard and surf, and then I'll have something.
You do know how to surf. I mean, can you stand up?
No. See, okay, I can. Like when I'm in my room, Logan let me borrow one of his foam boards, and I put a pillow under it.
You took the fins off? Oh, you should just take the fins off.
No, the fins are already off. But you put a pillow under it anyway to like simulate stability and to angle it like you would be when you're hitting on it. I didn't know that. Well, see, I can stand on that, but it takes quite a bit of effort, and also like. Okay, I'm not saying that.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Nick.
I'm not.
Continuing to put his foot on my chair.
No, okay, I'm not about to say it's impossible because I'm tall. It's harder, but it's possible, and it's not. I'm not letting that stop me because I put so much time into this, and like half of my friends. Okay, actually, I was gonna say half of my friends do this, but like half the people that were in this surf club when I got in just have basically stopped because they all got jobs or just like stopped going. Yeah,
and like
don't know,
like who.
Frankie doesn't go anymore. She doesn't have a job, and I don't know what she does.
No, I bet what it is because it was all of their school, and because it was like before it was just their friends, and now there's more people in the surf club.
Yeah, that might be it. But also, Olivia got like, I think she got a job, or she got like 2 jobs. I don't remember what the deal was. Yeah, and Anna got a job, but she didn't really go anyway. Naomi has never gone.
Where did Naomi go?
She doesn't know how to swim.
She doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob gets by. Jacob can swim and he surfs.
Yeah, no, he goes, but like
he gets by. He's fine. I'm always out there with him.
Yeah, I mean he's not struggling to survive, but yeah.
But yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, surfing's good, but
yeah, getting by.
Wait, how close is your school to the ocean?
We go to the same school.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking to Sean.
Okay. I thought you meant the same thing as he thought.
I am talking to Sean.
I was like,
how far is San Diego from the ocean?
It's like a mile or less. It's like right on the beach.
Oh, okay.
But it's I got this longboard, and oh my god, I feel like this. Nick can agree with me on this. It's horrible to try to take out, because like when you're trying to paddle out on it,
it just gets swept every time.
Yeah, and
you can't dive.
It's so heavy. Yeah, you can't. It's so heavy, you barely move at all. If there's any current, good luck. There are ways to avoid waves when they're hitting you. The best way that I can do consistently, the Hail Mary is this: if a really big wave is about to hit you, you literally just grab the board, like hug it, and then flip it over.
That's what you usually do with a longboard. That's what I do with the soft top.
Yeah.
If it's too big to go.
But sometimes it doesn't even work, and then you just get pushed anywhere.
You have to duck under it though. You have to duck. You have to grab the nose and duck under.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if you don't, it's gonna flip you over and take you out.
Yeah, it does that.
Because you can do the same thing with a short board, and it's easier to push the nose underneath, but it's hard to do with a longboard. That's why you have to flip it over and duck over, because it's way more buoyant.
Yeah, well, it's also it's really, I feel like there's something about it where, okay, well, it's made out of fiberglass, so it's less stable than like a foam board.
You should probably just buy a foam board.
Logan's just letting me use his. It took me way too long to just admit, okay, maybe I should start out on a foam board.
Yeah, I might have told you that a lot of times.
Yeah, but I didn't know the difference was so crazy. You know why?
Because mistakes are okay.
But
I guess.
Yeah, well, you want me to start on a foam board when you've already bought a fiberglass one for yourself, and you bought a short board, and neither of us can really catch waves out past the break.
I just don't go past the break.
Yeah.
But
no, I bet it'll be easier for you now that yours is, because you can duck easier.
I bought it as an investment because I didn't want to buy a board and then have to buy a new one immediately after. If I bought a foam board, that's what would happen. You
could also just buy a foam board. Oh, but you said you're broke, huh?
I don't want to have to buy one and then.
You don't want to buy a foam board?
It's a lot of money.
Foam boards are the most inexpensive ones.
I know, but.
You want for $100 at Costco in the summer.
I'll have to get a new one soon. A new board.
Foam board?
No, a different board.
Than the one you have now?
No.
I'm not following.
Okay, so he's saying that he bought that board that he has now because he didn't want to
get a
foam board and then get better and then have to buy another one.
Okay.
So
it's an investment.
This is less money.
But it also is more time probably because it's going to be harder to learn on that.
Okay.
Yeah. And also just for if the conditions change, you have a variety of boards. That's what people usually have. Surfers usually have a quiver where they just have
Yeah. They live in vans.
The majority of surfers
have a million boards, and they just a million different sizes and stuff. And depending on the conditions, they pick a certain ones.
Yeah, I'm not rich
Yeah, I know. I have my coworker. His dad. He has a million boards in their garage, so he's just set. I don't know. Or I don't know if he'll sell one. Maybe he'll sell one.
Well,
maybe he'll sell one. I might have to ask him for that. I've asked him if he wants to go surfing, but he doesn't. I don't think he actually wants to because he never requires.
You know what's interesting is Logan.
No, we have fun at work, but no.
Logan still considers himself a beginner. He doesn't even think he's intermediate with what he's doing.
Really?
But he's the best person at our school.
Well, he's just kind of doing basic.
What about Harvard?
Harvard's
well, that's true. But Harvey did break his ankle.
He had an injury, so he's getting back.
Yeah, no, he hasn't done it in a while.
It's okay. Injuries happen.
Okay, stop. I know what you're doing. You can't do that.
What is he doing?
He's building something pretty rude and offensive.
Okay, well, this is a good thing this is only audio.
Yeah.
It's not.
Let's all look at it. Oh, it's so offensive.
Well, maybe not to me, but I mean.
So
yeah.
Hey,
get
stop.
that away from the camera.
The audio. Oh, it's a Beyblade.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a windmill.
Oh, this is a cool windmill you got here.
Okay, let's not be too descriptive.
This is 34 minutes long.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Okay, well...
No, I'm enjoying myself.
I was gonna ask you guys a few more questions.
That's okay, I'll stay.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, so, like, you're going to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you scared at all, or no? Or are you excited? Or, like, a little bit of both?
Well, I think about this a lot. And I think that I can't really know what it's going to be like to go there until I do. But what I can control is, like, what's going on in my head while I'm just there.
I think that's true, yeah.
But what I want to do is I want to control it in a way. What I mean by that is I want to make sure that I'm not controlling it at all. Because I just want to, like, feel everything as authentically as possible. Because, like, over time, I've been, like, just so jaded in my, and, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I always have these, like, weird Instagram notes, and the reason for that is, like, I'm trying to, it sounds all emo, and Naomi always makes fun of me for it, but I don't care because, I think it's good to keep some of the stuff in mind. Like, this one I have right now, it says, like, something stupid, like, you can't suppress the negative without drowning the positive. Basically what I mean is, like, if you suppress your negative emotions, you suppress all of your emotions.
I agree with that. I feel like you should
which is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And realistically, I've always been, like, under all, like, the jaded and, like, all the, because I feel like when I talk to people a lot of the time I'm acting just a little bit, but it's, like, kind of at an acceptable level.
I feel like it's normal. That's a normal human thing, is to...
Yeah. But I was just, like, at the point where I was pretending, where, like, I just didn't feel things. And it does work. Like, you can make yourself not feel any pain, but you just won't feel any pleasure if you do that, too. Like, you'll never feel any fulfillment or at all. It's just, like, it's just better to feel the pain than to ignore and avoid it until it becomes a problem that's, like, ballooning under you all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, like, energy can't be destroyed, so, like, if it's not put somewhere or like felt or done with, then it's going to come out in some way.
Yeah, like, I literally just, I don't know. I mean,
that's why, like, even on a metaphysical way, that's why people have panic attacks when they suppress all these things. It comes out physically.
Yeah.
Like, they think they're gonna die, and they...
No, yeah, like, you can't really, like
physical...
What I noticed is...
manifestations of that. So.
Maybe I just wasn't good enough at it, but when I was suppressing all my emotions, it didn't really get rid of them. It just made them all feel like the same thing. And what it felt like was, like, there was something, like... I'm not sure how to describe it. It felt like I was getting, like, squished under, like... Or like I was drowning or something, but not really. Like, it wasn't...
like some form of, like, doom. Like,
yeah, like, no, it was just, like...
Not doom, but, like...
Every time that I
no hope.
Felt like I was enjoying something, I would just also feel stress. Every time I was sad, I would feel stress. Because I was just, like, trying to make it all go away, but all I did was just turn it into stress. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't want to do that. And it's hard. If you don't make friends quickly when you're at college, then you'll just, like, not have any, from what I've heard. So I'm just going to have to try to be really active.
Yeah, because everybody will be busy with their own things.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Because, I mean, everybody's pretty focused doing their school and stuff. But most people, some people are just there to, I don't know.
I know I can't really
change it. To do.
Or like, undo it, and it had to happen, but it does kind of suck, I think, that... I mean, there's no way around this happening, but I kind of just took, like, everything that I had for granted for a really long time, just, like, socially, because I used to be in a state where I had no friends, then I had like a really bad experience which motivated me to get them, but the entire time I was just like disassociating, so I never really...
Yeah, you need to always be like appreciative and grateful for what you have.
But...
Because when are you going to have enough?
Yeah.
You're never going to have enough. It's always just going to be what you have in the moment. Because anything and everything can just end or disappear or go away. So you always have to like live today, even if you'll die tomorrow. Because even your life can be taken from you.
Yeah.
So it has to be appreciated while you still have it.
Yeah. I don't really like sparkling water. It's not bad.
You don't?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's kind of... I mean, maybe I'm looking for the wrong things in it, but...
It's just flavored water. It's carbonated water, so it's nice and it like tastes like something. So it's more entertaining than drinking regular water, but you don't feel as guilty as drinking actual soda. I think that's kind of the appeal.
Maybe.
I've never had a cavity.
I've never had many cavities. Oh my gosh, I've had at least 7.
Yeah.
My sister tops that a lot.
Really?
Yeah. You told me about this.
How many?
Half of her teeth are cavities.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I remember there was this one time I think I had 5 at once.
That's...
My sister had 16.
But I was little. And
Let's
just
repeat what you just said.
My sister had 16 at once.
What? Oh my god. How many teeth do you have?
32.
Yeah.
Half of her teeth.
Yeah, her teeth.
Half of her teeth. What would she do? Did she not brush?
I never saw her brush her teeth. Ever.
That might be it. Yeah.
What about now?
I don't live with her.
Oh no.
So
She needs to brush
Doesn't she
her
have a
teeth.
boyfriend?
Does
yeah.
Does he accept what? Maybe there's something wrong with her boyfriend. Does her boyfriend brush his teeth?
I'm sure I mean...
Maybe she found someone that doesn't brush their teeth either, so it's like it just works out.
No, wait.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he
Have you
likes
met
it.
him?
Yeah, maybe he likes it. Yeah, he just
Is he bad?
He's Japanese.
I feel like if you're Asian, you take care of yourself, but that's probably not true.
That's not true. He sleeps until like... one time he slept until 7 p.m.
What?
And he might be like a really big stoner.
I think he is.
Yeah, no, he totally is.
You just don't want to say it. But I don't know. I assume Asian people take care of themselves because they come from, or at least.
Well,
that's wrong.
Their
You know what I
family
think?
come from a.
If they came from the culture, then.
From a concern, if they at least their parents, or if they or their parents come from, that country, then they're probably like pretty conservative and take care of
the culture around that is like high expectations of their kids, right? Really high. So like,
do
you guys like China?
It does the opposite.
Well, I feel Chinese like it pushes them to be really good at what they're doing while they're under the jurisdiction of their parents. But like as soon as they get out, they just become stoners.
Because there's no authority anymore, so they're able to,
so they can just
they're not
finally
able
relax
to build any discipline for themselves. So they're able to just use all their freedoms.
Yeah, one of my best
friends. They've never been able to have them before.
From elementary school, he says he's gonna go on like a pre-med track, so he's gonna become like a doctor. And I asked him if like he really wants to do that, and I'm not sure if he does, but he's Asian, and he went to St. Joe's, so I assume his parents probably expect high things of him. His name's Ernest, and he has an older brother that graduated from UCSD for biochemistry, and he said that his brother just has a drawer full of weed, because like that's just.
Can we talk about this?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we're not condoning this.
I don't condone this behavior, and I think
this is not really bad.
I'm completely unbiased, actually, because I'm the host.
Yeah, and I'm the one that thinks it's really bad.
You're okay to think that, because.
But Nick thinks it's really good.
You do think it's really good, Nick?
No, because he's nodding right now. Because we're the guests, and he's not shaking his head. He's nodding.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about how much you. Okay.
I don't think you can. I don't do that.
You don't do that?
Yeah, okay.
No.
I like how I'm trying to make myself look good even though I don't have any classes with nothing.
What were you trying to get at about this friend?
Oh, well, I mean, he talks about how he's going to try to become a doctor, but all he says about it is like negative stuff because he thinks it's funny. But like at the same time, when you look at that, it's like.
I feel like a lot of truth comes out of humor most of the time. That's
yeah.
an avenue where people can just say what they want.
And also, yeah, because that's another thing.
It's easier for people to talk about things they don't want to when it's like disguised in a joke.
Yeah, and I feel like irony is like a shield people hide behind sometimes.
Yeah.
Because like I know a lot of people will kind of just like say things that are like kind of offensive, or they're like, but like no, it's a joke, guys. And you know, I think most people are guilty of that in some way. But I started thinking about that because like, wait, what?
It's a little late.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Someone asked to be in the podcast, but
yeah,
a little late.
But like, I remember there were these two guys having an argument, and one of them was sitting with his girlfriend, and she randomly just like said something to him, and he was like, "Shut up! I'm trying to have a conversation." And
a joke or no?
No, I don't think that was as a joke, but it just made me think about that for some reason, and it was like, God damn, because like, I mean, it's just. I wonder if he apologized for that after.
I don't know. Maybe she shouldn't be in a relationship with him.
Why would he apologize?
Yeah, my friends always talk about that couple, and they're like, she needs to break up with him.
Which one?
Maybe she does. Hey,
no
name
names.
No
No
name.
names.
I feel like I know which.
No.
Yeah, so why'd you ask?
Names. Thank you. How are you so quick at making that? Okay, put this back, please.
I really like Kanye West's music. But
Yeah, especially his new song.
No, we don't even need to talk
Here,
about that.
Nick, I'm gonna signal the initials at you. Initial. Wait, no. Yeah.
D?
No.
This is delicious.
No.
What are you
sparkling
talking
water.
Here, like this.
A B?
That is no. Oh yeah, actually,
That is
yeah.
that
That's
one.
what I meant, actually.
You know ASL?
And then.
You could just spell it out in ASL. That'd be a lot easier.
You know what? You're saying the initials.
Do you know ASL?
No.
A B C D E F G.
I don't think the podcaster.
H I J K L O M N O. Wait, no,
I'm
this
doing
is
it.
E. This is what letter is that? Wait, this. So
Yeah.
I.
Okay, well, I was trying not to say it out loud. Now I have both of them. Okay. Anyway.
I mean, I love sparkling water. That's
Yeah,
what
I love
you didn't let me finish
sparkling
my
water.
sentence. I wasn't saying
Have you watched?
letters.
Have you watched Invincible?
I have not.
I read Invincible.
Don't say anything about it.
Oh, no spoilers?
No
Yeah.
spoilers.
Okay. See.
You know.
It's getting pretty late.
Seems interesting.
Wait.
Well, it was an honor having both of you sitting on my bed
Mm-hmm.
in my house.
Shirtless.
I am
Both of
shirted.
you are
Yeah,
currently
we're
wearing
shirts.
shirts.
We're wearing shirts.
I don't know why you had to make it weird like that.
Yeah, it's not like any of us weren't wearing shirts at any period of time.
Yeah.
But this is a good podcast. And
all the fans are gonna love this one.
yeah, this was a good debut podcast, the first one in the series, and
Yeah, we should do more podcasts.
to possibly have you. We might have another podcast.
Yeah, maybe if this gets 10,000
No, it
likes.
was a little over the place. Yeah, maybe if we
I
get
think college.
10,000, if we get one like,
Wait,
we'll make
can
another.
we get 50 likes?
If we get okay, fine. If we get 5 likes, I'll make another podcast.
Okay.
We might make another one. We just need to make the I guess we can't make revenue. It's not monetized.
Really? Okay. I don't know.
Okay. Goodbye.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna.